Is that any better? Hear me now? That should have done it. That normally does it. Something wrong with the driver, I think. Yep. Yeah, cool. Bloody camera. Camera inbuilt microphone. Might have to replace you. There's no way of me testing it, you know, unless I'm actually live and someone can actually hear me. So there's no way of me knowing. It's rather annoying. I do come across a cheap camera, I might replace it. I'm still ripping loads of CDs, which I'm going to get rid of. And I can only do it when I'm off work. And I'm not going to be off work for that much longer. I normally work 5 weeks of work and have a week off. But now I'll be having 1 week off a week. Which I think it's difficult to get a lot done when it's like that, you know? It's when the full week's off, I can get more done, but with just the 1 day off, it's going to be a bit more trickier. Right. Oh, yes, very much so, Richard. Right, I'm going to make myself a brew, and I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. Whatever you want to discuss, we'll discuss. I don't mind. You know what I've noticed as I've got older, in my sort of 30s and now 40s, is I struggle with things which I used to enjoy when I was sort of a teenager in my 20s, you know? I used to play video games and, you know, watch a lot of movies and stuff, but now I just can't do it in the same capacity. You know, I watch the odd movie, and you know, I might dabble a bit on video games, but nowhere what I used to. You know, don't have the attention for it, for one. And secondly, I get headaches. I get mild headaches quite quickly if I'm too engaged into something now. You know. Signs of getting older, I suppose. That little chirping you might hear is my computer reading the CDs. I've got, I don't know, maybe about 5 bags of CDs to go through. I've done about 3. What's Richard saying? Old fun stuff is not as fun. New movies suck anyhow. Yeah, new movies are appalling, aren't they? It's movies and music have really suffered, I think, in the last, I don't know, maybe 20 odd years. My My son says to me, and sometimes my partner will say to me, "Oh, is there anything you want to watch at cinema?" I was like, "No, there isn't. Like what? You know, what actually stands out? So we can go watch this movie or that movie. It'll be a Marvel thing, or it'll be some movie which is, just doesn't really do anything for me." And it's like, nah, I can't be bothered. It's just this. I really want to see it. If it really sparks an interest in me, then I'll go out and watch it in cinema. But I haven't felt that way about movies for such a long time. I can't remember. When was the last time has anyone sort of thought to themselves, "Oh, I really want to see that movie. Desperate to see that film. It looks really, really good." That kind of excitement and that buzz, but it doesn't exist. It doesn't happen. I find myself going back to older movies, movies from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and music is appalling. It's dire. Music in the mainstream, in the charts, it is shit. Putting it politely. You do have to look outside the mainstream, I think, if you want decent music. If you want guitar music, you got to look outside of the mainstream, because it does not exist there anymore, as once upon a time it did, but not anymore. Yes, I agree. Yeah, chart music is terrible. But once upon a time, I don't know, maybe 90s, 2000s, it did exist in the charts. It was present, but not anymore. William says, I agree, Simon. New artists are making top of the pops compilations sound good. Yeah. Greetings, Jim. How are you, Jim? Too much auto-tune makes all singers sound the same. Yeah, there is that, but it's not just that, is it? There's no sort of bands that are being promoted anymore, is there? I don't do that anymore. Happy birthday, Johnny Marr. I hope he's watching. 2000 to 2006 or so, great stuff. Yeah, I'll go along with that. Around about, 2006, 2007. Yeah, but I think with the invention of Simon Cowell's X Factor machine and all of that happening at that kind of time, I think it just killed it. I think eventually, not straight away, but it took a few years. I think it's just merged into complete dross now. I think it's become easier for people to make music as well, which hasn't really helped, has it? In a way, because it just made it all kind of samey and just crap. Well, anyway, I'm moaning. I shouldn't be moaning. Be trying to be positive here. I brought a lot of records recently, a lot of stuff, and I'm quite behind in videos. Actually, I don't like to put out more than one video per week. I like to sort of schedule them and make that content last. Because when I'm working, I find it a bit difficult to make content. So I kind of you know, make lots of videos when I have free time. That's usually when I'm off. But I don't think I can do any more than one video a week now. If I literally put out all the videos I have, then that'll be me done for God knows how long, you know. I don't want there to be that gap, you know. I don't want there to be a long wait for people to wait for a video, you know. I like to keep it regular. I've always tried to make my channel regular, you know, weekly at the minimum. But I am starting to think, you know, what am I going to do for next year? And I don't know what I want to do. You know, I can't see myself buying that many records as of next year. I think next year I'm going to struggle, to be honest with you. But we'll see. I always kind of think this anyway. It's like a thought process that goes through my mind that, you know, what am I going to do for the next year? You know, I don't know if I'm going to bother with vinyl tag. Who's going to do vinyl tag next year? Say so in the comments. Who's going to do vinyl tag? Or who doesn't want to do vinyl tag? For me, I think it's dead. I think it's been killed off. Edwin. Do you think Edwin will do it? I can't see Edwin doing it again. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. I don't know. When I start doing them in December, I mean, there'll be others that will do in December this year. And they'll start coming out. It won't help the situation. It won't do anything for it. I can't see that happening. I don't think Rob is going to be involved in the vinyl tag this year, or next year, I should say. I can't see him. Are you talking about Rob Northern Revolutions? Or are you talking about Rob Walker? Northern Revolutions, yeah, he probably would. Maybe Chris should do it. Maybe Chris should do the vinyl tag. That'd be interesting. Oh, Walker. No, Walker's not going to do it. He's told me that he's not going to do it. You're not doing it either. No. No. Who knows? Maybe I'll get inspired by the time January comes along. You know, maybe I'll think of an idea. I think people like to do their own ones now, don't they? You know, that's become the thing that you know, we've kind of derived from the tag. We've moved on from the tag, and we're above it. We have to do our own. You know, because it's more entertaining for us. I've done that before, but I don't even think I'm going to do that. I just want to make my own videos, really. You know, I'm kind of done with the tags. I mean, I'm just done with them. That's all I can say, really. It's just a video anyway. Final tag is just a video, isn't it? You know, no different to any other video we put out, really, is it? It's just called a tag, you know. Hey everyone. Well, it's a thread, really, isn't it? It's just a thread, like any other thread. Richard says last year there were like 50 different tags all at once. Yeah, yes, it's a lot to go through. I mean, how many of them you're going to watch? You'll probably watch, you know, some of your friends, you know. Then, you know, some will come along and they'll just go past you, just go over your head, and just, you know, you won't be able to, you know, keep up with them all. They'll be like, meh. CD tag and difficult tag were fun. Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it just needs a change in direction. Maybe we should just do a CD tag or maybe a cassette tag, you know, just to, like, I don't know, be different, for more of a challenge. I don't know. I don't mind digging out cassettes. I find that rather fun, actually, because, like, most of the times cassettes are sat in boxes, aren't they? And so, you know, I wouldn't mind doing that. That would be okay with me. Cassette tag. But who will watch it? Who's going to be interested? 40 of those came in December. Yeah. Yes, it did. It did. Yeah, it did, and I think it does need rules. You know, the tag. It should be the 1st of January, shouldn't it? You know, everyone do the tag on the 1st of January. Put it out there. You know, everyone's sort of, think of it as a horse race. You know, all the horses are at the stand. You know, ready to go. Gates go up, and they'll blast out. You know, to win the race. That's like the VC, isn't it? On the vinyl tag on the 1st of January. Yeah, it's all go. All systems go. You know, first to the top. Who gets the applaud? You know. Trick or treating with the kids, Simon, or are they not interested? Well, they not really, not now. They're getting older a bit now. The kids. Well, the oldest one is 16, so 16, 15, 14. Yeah, my little girl's gone out for tonight with the missus to see a movie, and the 3 boys are at home, sat in their rooms watching YouTube or something, playing games. So no, they're not really interested, really. I think they're growing out of it a bit now. Anyone had any Halloween visitors today? Yeah, January the 1st should be the norm, as it was. Yeah. Yeah, midnight. Yeah, well, it's very popular in the States, isn't it? Yeah. far more popular over there than it is over here, although it has taken off a lot over here, but not to the same extent as America. Take it a bit far, don't they? I just had a coffee and at the bottom of it was some granules. I just swallowed them. It's just tickled my throat. Right, let's get rid of this. Right, I'm going to do a live stream maybe next Sunday, not this Sunday, probably next Sunday. We'll be pulling out 10 of your favourite British artists and 10 of your favourite American artists on vinyl. I've got some other people who want to play up for this. I don't know anyone in the chat who fancy doing that in maybe a week or two time. So 10 of your favourite British artists on vinyl, 10 of your favourite American artists, and maybe we can kind of mix and match it a little bit so we can kind of compare the two a little bit. Bit of trickery could be involved, maybe, depending who many people wants to come up and join me. Funny enough, I struggled to find 10 American artists. I do not believe that for a second, Richard. Come on. Come on. You know that's not true. You could find 10 easy. Doesn't have to be bands, it could be artists. So, you know, be singers, male, female, you know. You do, yes. They have a very British taste, don't you, Richard? They have more groundbreaking revelations about Spring Hill and the Beetle Babe. All right, okay. No one's interested. No one cares. You got fireworks going off. Really? It's quick, isn't it? I've had one caller, and there was like loads and loads of kids outside. And it was right in between when I was doing dinner. I said, "Look, I'm doing dinner right now. You know, come around later." And I'm, you know, because I'm on my own here looking after the kids. They never did. So, no. I didn't think we had anything in actually. But then I looked in the kitchen and we got a box of sweets and okay. When's UK bonfire night? 5th of November, isn't it? Yeah, 5th of November. So I thought. I played Life of Brian today. One of the records I picked up from record shopping yesterday. I was in Worthing and went in a few charity shops and found a load of records, a lot of Monty Python records, which I thought Ian might be interested in. Obviously, he told me that he's got them. So I thought, oh, you know what, I'll get them for myself and see if I like them or not. I played Life of Brian today. I didn't realise the language in it. You know, I just kind of assumed it would be very PG-13, and it wasn't. There's a lot of F's and Jeffs and hit-offs and this kind of thing in there. I was a bit surprised. It was funny though. I did like it. So yeah, I picked up. Where is it? So picked up The Life of Brian. They also had a couple of Disney movies in there. Robin Hood. And I love Robin Hood, the Disney animation. Was it Roger Miller that plays the hen or the rooster, I should say. Yeah, just one of my favourite Disney movies, Robin Hood and Sword of the Stone. And nice to pick up Robin Hood. I found a Beach Boys compilation, Summer Dreams, which came out in 1990. 2 LP set, which I do actually have a copy of it already. Yeah, I like Robin Hood. Sword of the Stone is also one of mine as well. Yeah, it does it? Yeah. Are they more adult compared to the actual movies? The whistle stop from Robin Hood. The whistle stop. The whistle stop. Oh yes, whistle stop. Yes. Yeah, the songs are Whistle Stop, Duel Alley, Love, The Phony King of England. I think they released that as a single, didn't they? The Phony King of England and Not in Nottingham. One of those was a single, I think. Well, they both might have been. But yeah, 1973, Robin Hood. And we got the voice talents of Peter Ustinov, Phil Harris, Brian Bedford, Terry Thomas, Roger Miller, Pat Buttram, George Lindsay, and Andy Devine as Friar Tuck. So I imagine there are quite a few of them, if not all of them, are probably dead now. Yeah, picked up the Cool Modern Romans, which the album cover looked rather interesting. I was told by Michael that it wasn't a very good album, so that's not a good start. Mud Rock, which I've seen shown numerous times in the VC, so I picked that up. That came out in 1974, so give that a listen. Remember seeing Mary Poppins at theatres when I was 4. Wow. My kids did Mary Poppins in school. It's a school play. Was it last year? It was quite good actually. You have the Bambi soundtrack. Yeah, Bambi soundtrack is brilliant. It's not easy to pick up these Disney films because, like, when they came out, they obviously were gifted to children a lot of the time, and they would have trashed them, you know. So to find them in good condition is, you know, a little bit of a rarity, you know. If you can sort of find them in good condition, is pretty good. I picked up 2 copies of a Nat King Cole album, String Along With Me. So it's String Along With. So I'll be giving that a listen later on. There's something about these older albums that, you know, they're just nice to listen to at times, you know. I like having these older albums in the collection, you know. So I got your Monty Python live at Drury Lane. The condition of some of these albums, are, considering they came out in the 70s, are pretty darn good. So I got also another Monty Python record, which is basically a Beethoven album cover, which has been scribbled over and put in writing another Monty Python record. And the back of it is scribbled and crossed out. How about one? Haven't actually given that a listen yet. Monty Python's Flying Circus. I have that with a huge foot going through the TV. The Jungle Book. Walt Disney presents Songs from the Jungle Book. Now, I would say that that's probably the greatest Disney soundtrack of all time. Would you not? The Jungle Book? Or would you say Bambi? What is your favourite regarding the soundtrack, not necessarily the movie? So, I mean, The Bare Necessities, I mean, that's a classic, isn't it? I Want to Be Like You. The Abba Dabba Honeymoon. Trust in Me. That's What Friends Are For. My Own Home. Civilization. I'll say it's a classic Disney soundtrack. Let's have a look at the record just a bit more closer. The record is actually surprisingly good, all but a few minor scratches, small little scratches, not many. And the other side is rather bad. Yeah, it's rather bad with minor scratches. I didn't actually notice that. Never mind. Side 2 is alright, but side 1 is not so good. Maybe I should have looked a bit closer when I was in the shop, but you know how it is. You find records and sometimes you get a bit excited and you're just like, oh, I want to buy. So another Monty Python, Matching Tie and a Handkerchief. This is a gatefold, I think. Is it a gatefold? No, it's not a gatefold. I thought it might be, but it isn't. And also Monty Python's previous record as well. So if I bring this down. Excuse me, I've got a sweet in my mouth. All right. I'm sorry that the camera is off from where it should be. It's just I want to reiterate something, make this clear to some people who like to critique people's YouTube channels. I have a huge monitor in front of me. It's not a small one. This is like a, I'll say 50-inch monitor. It's used not just for computer use. It's used for movies. It's used for watching TV. It's like a multi-purpose kind of entertainment TV monitor. And there is no place for me to put the camera, right? If I want the camera in front of me, I literally do have to move the keyboard, put that here. But even then, I'm looking up at the screen. So, yeah, as much as I want to look at the camera, it's very difficult. So, therefore, it's slightly on the side. It's just better that way. It's not in the way. I don't want to be knocking into it, you know, when I get to the keyboard or whatever. But anyway, Monty Python, previous record. We have that. And that was £4. I mean, not too expensive, but it'd been nicer if maybe they were £2. So yeah, matching tie and handkerchief. It's a pretty good condition, apart from the side corner there's been cut. Apart from that, it's excellent. Not a Pat Boone one. I'm starting maybe regretting getting this. I should have looked a little bit more closely to what it actually is. It's on Dot Records though, which I think if you can find Dot Records, Pat Boone, yeah, they're not easy to find in the UK. But these are hymns we love, so it's not really what I'm after, you know, from Pat Boone. I like his hits or maybe his album, but not so much the hymns. But I brought it and I thought, you know, I'll give it a try and see what it's like. You know, it is rather good condition for its age. So, yeah, and he's got a lovely voice as well. So, we got that. And that was £1, I think. This is the Jungle Book. So, yeah, Walt Disney presents songs from the Jungle Book and other jungle favourites. This was £6. It should have been for sale, to be honest with you. Hello, I'm awake. Sorry, just reading your comments. One of the Python's records has a double groove on one side which plays different tracks, and it can be potluck which one played. Alright. Ah, yes, I did, Richard. Yeah, anyway. Side 1 is not so good. Side 2 is alright, which is the side I probably looked at in the shop. See, it's on the Hallmark label there. But side 2 is, this is not good, is it? This is not what we want. I did say earlier that these Disney albums can be bad. So, you know, I was given advice there and I didn't even follow it myself. I probably just looked at that side and thought, yeah, it looks good. Put it back in its cover, went out and brought it. But then on a closer inspection at home, a day or two after, realised, oh shit, this ain't good. But they're not that deep. You know, I can't feel the scratches. So they are surface. They probably look worse than what they are. But we'll see whether it plays properly or not. I might get away with it. There goes my camera. It's all going wrong. This is why it's further up there, because it's safer there. But try and explain that to people. I don't understand. Here it goes again. Right, stay there. Bloody camera. Stay. Don't move. Right, Jungle Book. We have Flying Circus. This was £4. Beethoven scribbled out. Now that I'm guessing was probably a proper album, which they either borrowed or they scrapped. I mean, it's like you can tell it's like legit, because they wouldn't go through all that, would they, to create all that and then cross it out. Well, I think they just plastered this piece on top of it, you know, crossed it all out and made it a Monty Python album. Drury Lane. I had this on cassette somewhere, but when I played the cassette, it was ruined, you know. But obviously this should be fine. So a quick look at the record. The cover is actually really good condition, so hopefully the record will be, which it is. Look, very, very nice condition. Not quite like the Jungle Book one, but my guess is that a child has probably got to that Jungle Book one in the past and has wrecked it. As an adult, I would have looked after that. So, yeah, bit of Nat King Cole, string along with this one was £1 in a different shop. Can't really turn down Nat King Cole records. Just a lovely silky voice, and it's a mono as well. So, I've got 2 copies of this. So, if anyone would like another copy, I have 2. So there you go. Probably a bit of a classic for a few of you out there. Mud Rock. Is this album any good? I've heard mixed reviews on it, but what's your opinion? Let us know on the Rack label. Have a look at the record. There's a few marks on it, but it's not too bad. It's not the best, but it's not too bad. There's the old label. Look, there's the other side. I think that side is probably a lot better than that side. I think that side's worse. So side 2 is slightly worse than side 1. Yeah, it's a bit of a lottery, isn't it, when you pick things up from charity shops. I could change the inner sleeve. The inner sleeve's seen better days. Bit of a blind buy. The Call, Modern Romans. I like the album cover. Thought, you know, I'll give it a go. It might be good. Got the feeling that Michael might be right now. He said it's not a very good album, apart from one of the tracks, the first track, and the walls came down. But apart from that, it isn't a particularly very good album. But it does look like it might be a good album, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Just by going by the album cover. The Beach Boys' Summer Dreams Gatefold. This came out in 1990. Double album. All the classics on there. I Get Around, Surfing USA, in my Room, Fun. Most of them are 60s, aren't they? 60s songs, and a few of the sort of the early 70s. Was California Dreaming? Well, that might have been an 80s one. But there's not really that many of the 80s. It's mainly 60s and a few of the 70s. but a nice little compilation. The Walls Come Down is a classic, is it? Return the Mud LP to the charity shop and get your money back. You're not a fan, no. It only cost me £3. So. Rocket by Mud is Ace. Wedding Present covered it. Fun album. Oh yeah, Michael, you're right. Yeah, some you win, some you lose. So yeah, Robin Hood, Walt Disney's Productions. Yeah, I love this movie. One of my favourites. I think I prefer Sword and Stone. It just edges it for me. But this is my second favourite. So yeah, grew up with this on VHS as a kid, and just I loved it. Loved it. I still love it now. It's a great movie. You know, great voice acting. Roger Miller. And of course, a really nice copy of Life of Brian. I mean, this is, well, near mint, I would say. Look at that. A charity shop. 1979. And as the inner sleeve, yeah, it's just as nice condition. And here's the record from Warner Brothers. They always sound good, Warner Brother label. They always do. They're a classy label. So yeah, Handmade Films presents Monty Python's Life of Brian, starring and written by Graham Chapman, John Cleese, Terry Gilliam, Eric Idle, Terry Jones, and Michael Palin. Exclusive producers George Harrison, Dennis O'Brien. Produced by John Goldstone, directed by Terry Jones, animation designed by Terry Gilliam. So there you go. You want them, do you, Michael? Oh, I'll sort something out for you if you like. We can do something for Michael. So there are those. I got early birthday stuff as well. And my missus was saying, you know, we were in HMV, and she said, "What would you like for your birthday? You know, can you show me what you like, what you're interested in?" So I say, "Okay, I'll show you a few things." And then so I turned my back, and she went and brought them, didn't she? And yeah, I said, "Well, my birthday's not till November." I said, "It's okay, you can have them now. It's fine. You know, you let me have my birthday gift early this year." I said, "Well, that was a bit different. It was, you know, it was a tablet. I knew that you were gonna sort of use it, you know." I believe George Harrison, part of fully funded The Life of Brian. Yes, he did, didn't he? Well, I'm not sure if he remortgaged his property or something. I can't remember, but I know that's true. He did invest a lot of money. Richard, I'm a bit of a Monty Python anorak. I've got all of them albums in audio file now, but I've got all the movies, stage shows. Did Nick fund it? He also had a cameo role in it, just like Spike Milligan does. He does. He had a walk on in the film. I don't really know too much about them. You know them far better than what I do. Yes, he did. Yeah, that's true. He did. I think he put £1 million on the table, didn't he? Yeah, he did. He wanted to see it. Yeah, he was desperate for the movie to be made, actually. So I hear. No, because he was friends with a lot of them, wasn't he? He knew a lot of people, George Harrison, didn't he? And they're all kind of different kind of trades. Did he? I didn't know that. Harrison also backed the Fantastic with Now and I. I didn't know he was involved in that. Classic movie. Fascinating insight, Rachel, regarding the UK. Hang on. Couldn't quite read that. Right. That's better. Fascinating insight from Rachel regarding the UK v Sears the other night. Job well done. My favourite comedy moment was the stoning scene from The Life of Brian. Yeah, I did hear that on the vinyl earlier. But it did make me chuckle. The bit where his mum answers the crowd from the window, and he says, "He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy." That made me laugh. Yeah, some classic comedy moments in that. Yes, with Now and I, that's a great movie. Really is a great movie. Jack Nicholson produced the Monkey's Head movie. Didn't know that. I didn't know he produced anything, to be honest with you, Jack Nicholson. I don't know if anyone wants to come up and chat. I'll put the link out there if anyone does. If not, I'm going to probably close down in about 5 minutes. So it's only going to be a quick live stream, this one, unless anyone wants to come up. And I'll go on for a little bit longer, of course. But if not, no problem. No problem at all. I did get some singles. This week. Some I've come across in the charity shop. Bought myself a nice copy of Tema Harbour by Mary Hopkin. It's on Apple. Didn't realise she was on Apple, but yeah, she is. Excellent copy. I got this from Atlas Records. Just a lovely 60s. Well, is it 60s? I've gone blurry now, haven't I? Because of the focus. Come back in a bit. I think it came out 69, but it might have been 1970. Lovely song. A bit quirky, but I do like it. So I'm trying to get the camera to focus. So I picked up a copy of Ferry Across the Mersey by Jerry and the Pacemakers. This was £2. Lovely song. One of my favourites of theirs. And the record is pretty good. It's pretty good. That's all right, Michael. No problem. No, unfortunately, I didn't. No, I had to turn it down, I'm afraid. No, family commitments and all that. Give you 5. Okay, that's all right, Richard. Don't worry. Give me 5. All right, just ask for the link. I'll put it out. Simon Says couldn't really resist this one for obvious reasons. So Simon Says by 1910 Fruit Gum & Co. Am I coming back on Sunday? Possibly. Either this Sunday or next Sunday. But if you want to come on this Sunday, you can let me know. You can email me, and we can sort something out. If not, we'll leave it for another week or so. Desiree, Feel So High, early 90s track. It's all right. It's okay. Pick that up. Had to give it a bit of a clean. It was quite dirty and mouldy, but it cleaned up rather nicely. You know, I don't even bother with the spray and that anymore. You know, I just stick it under the tap, go over it with a sponge, both sides, bit of fairy, water all over it, including the label. It's like, no. Gets it done quick. Link, please. Okay, link, please. Okay, Michael. Let us know. There's the link, Ian. And Gillen. Picked up Gillen. I don't really know too much about Gillen until I went to see Ian, and he kind of introduced me to Gillen, and I picked up the single. And here he is.
Right, yeah, I'm all right. I'm not too bad. Yeah, while I went and digged out my Bambi soundtrack.
All right, Bambi.
Yeah, this was brought for me as a kid, and this is on the Music for Pleasure.
Yeah,
and it's not in bad nick.
Oh, you looked after that then.
Yeah, this came out. Well, it came out in 1963. This pressing is, but I would have had it when I would have been probably about 4 or 5.
Oh, you've done well to look after it all those years.
And then I picked this up for 50p.
Bargain.
It's battered because it hasn't got a sleeve. I've got to get a sleeve for it. But if you look at the state of the record
was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's got all the classics on here. It's got Bare Necessities, Whistle Stop, Whistle While You Work, Hi Ho, The Age of Not Believing, When I Can See an Elephant Fly, You Can Fly, I've Got No Strings. They're all on here. Ugly Bug Balls on here, The Phony King of England, The Ballad of Davy Crockett. They're all on there. So that's not bad for 50p, is it?
No. Is that Ronco?
That's Ronco. Came out in 1975, and on the back it's got the other characters. And for 50p, you're not gonna.
No. Well, the sleeve's not, cover's not quite so good, but the record's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I picked that up not so long ago for 50 pence, so you can't go wrong. But Monty Python.
Here we go.
The entire TV series, all 4 thing, and this has got little added bits of please do not adjust your set and all that sort. There's lots on that. Then I've got the box set with the movies, and you get the Holy Grail.
I've got that one.
Yeah, of course, Life of Brian.
Right.
The Meaning of Life. And the other one you get is And Now for Something Completely Different, which came out in the 70s. It's basically the TV show done for movies in a movie style.
Right.
And then talking of live performances, I've got the classic live at the Hollywood Bowl, which is absolutely brilliant. It's got the Olympics on it for the incontinence and the 100 meters for the deaf and the freestyle for non-swimmers. And then I got when they did that reunion at when the last time they all got together before sadly Terry died. So yeah, that's fun. So, and I've got all as I said, the audio files. I did have them on CD. I wish I hadn't got rid of them now, but you know when you say, right, you can either say, I'll keep this, keep that, and you end up keeping more than what.
Yeah, so, sometimes you have to be a bit ruthless, don't you, and just cut back on.
I mean, but like, if I see them going cheap, I would buy them again. I don't want to be big anymore. I look a mess tonight. I had a right old lazy day.
Yeah.
Yes.
You right, Nick?
Hello. Well, I'm awake.
That's a good thing.
So it can't be too bad.
No.
Yes, Michael's right. He says, Albatross, get your albatross.
Yeah.
Has it got wafers? Of course it ain't got wafers.
MP at the Hollywood Bowl was excellent. John Cleese storms the audience.
Yes, it's absolutely. And they're all sitting there with their knotted, their Gumby knotted out. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realise Michael was such a fan. There you go.
Monty Python it's one sort of comedy that the Americans really loved. Because it's silly. It's visual.
It's true. It is. Yes.
See, one of my favourite sketches, and it's probably one of the shortest, is the fish slapping.
That's right, yeah.
You got Cleese and Palin. I think he's got a little tiddler, and Cleese just gets his shit and whacks him, and he ends up in Camden Law.
That's right, yeah. 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 I like the cheese shop sketch.
Yes.
Get a drink.
Laddie Bazooki up.
Yeah.
He says, was it Camembert? It's runny, sir. I don't care how runny it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant.
So timeless
comedy.
Yeah. On the albums, there's some sketches that you don't get on in the series, and some of the sketches. They do one on Australian table wines. That's really hilarious. And then they do an advert for a funeral directors, shipped down the chute within the hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Timeless, brilliant comedy.
Yeah, and if you didn't have Monty Python, you wouldn't have got the Fast Show and things like that, because that was their breeding ground, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, some absolute classics on. I mean, you can put that Monty Python on any time and just All I do is just randomly put it on and let it go, the series, because it just every time I watch it, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah. Well, Life of Brian's a fantastic film. It didn't have cause a rumpus though, didn't it? When it came out. Yeah.
The Lumberjack song, that is a brilliant song.
Yeah. And the Dead Parrot sketch as well.
Yeah, well, I remember when I worked at a place, we used to put a Christmas concert on, and we did the Dead Parrot sketch, word for word. Hello, Polly!
Yeah. Did you ever used to watch Michael Palin's comedy series Ripping Yarns?
Yes, I did have it on VHS video.
Yeah, you can see them on YouTube.
Yeah, I've watched them on YouTube. The philosopher's song, yeah, by digger.
Drunk in the pub, trying to remember the philosopher's song is a rite of passage.
Yes, it is.
Of course, is it Prunella Scales? She passed away, didn't she?
Yeah, there's a picture, because I'm a bit sad. I follow John Cleese on Facebook, and there's a picture of him, and he put a lovely tribute to her.
Yeah.
Because they were brilliant together in Fawlty Towers. Absolute magic.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Fawlty Towers.
Yeah.
I watched all of them this year, but it's all right. Fawlty Towers. It's not my favourite, but I know for a lot of people it is their favourite. But
it's like a fast. It's an old-fashioned fast. Fawlty Towers is.
Right.
There's so much going on. I mean, my favourite one's the one with the dead body. It's just so funny.
Oh yeah, the Kipper and the Corpse.
Yeah, brilliant one. And of course, when he thrashes the car with the
yeah.
I think one of my favourite lines is I think it's in the Rat, the health inspector. Civil faulties on the mastermind, specialised subject, the bleeding obvious.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah.
It's a rat. No, a hamster.
Hamster.
Yeah, and he goes, "Oh, it's not a hamster. Or did Franco have them all shot?"
Yeah.
Timeless comedy. Comedy.
Yeah.
And properly written as well.
Classic.
Yeah, and they only made 2 series. That's all they did.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to disappear last night. My granddaughter's been a bit poorly, so I've been watching over her.
Oh, that's not good. She okay?
Yeah. She's she's had a bit of a cold and a cough. Cough's not chesty.
Right.
But she's been out tonight with her mum, trick and treating, whatever you call it, trick or treat.
Yeah.
With a little costume on and that.
Yeah, I had 2 kids come down well, you 2 know where I live. So Rocky was out watering the plants, and they come up down where the cars come, and they just were going, "Oh, and he cute," and he was going, "Oh, oh, oh, oh." They says, "Can we stroke him?" No.
Yeah. Well, just to save people knocking on the door and getting up and down all the bleeding time, the daughter thought it'd be good to put a bowl of sweets on the doorstep. And of course, some little scroats have bloody pinched a lot, and the bowl. Little bastards.
Oh no.
And And she sounded surprised. I said, well, did you honestly think it can still be there? You know?
Well, someone round here put some decorations out and they got nicked.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Never put decorations out, even at Christmas. Even when I had a front garden, we never put anything out.
No.
Yes, stroke Rocky at your own peril.
Yeah. I don't think I got a stroke in, to be honest with you. It was just he was so stubborn.
Yes, he's very, very protective, isn't he, Simon? He's very protective.
I didn't want to sort of like force myself. I just wanted him to sort of, I wanted him to sort of accept the stroke.
No, but he was all right with you. He was all right with you, wasn't he? In the end, he couldn't care less, could he?
Yeah. If you were to leave the room, though, he'll follow you. You know, he's so attached to you, isn't he?
Yeah, he follows me everywhere.
Mm.
He can be fast asleep in here when I've been doing stuff on the computer, and I'll go in the kitchen, even just to make a cup of coffee. Clip clop, clip clop. I mean, he's here now, fast asleep on his bed.
Mm.
And if I move, he'll get up.
Mm. All right.
He's just grunting.
You're his dad, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. He can be a bit noisy at night, can't he? When he's playing Hunt the Sweeties.
Yeah. Was he barking because you were in the bedroom with him? That that he couldn't go out anywhere.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's not used to, at night he'll go wherever he likes, you see.
Yeah, but have a guest round, it kind of upset
the apple cart.
Yes. Threw him out a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't like change.
No. Well, he's quite an old dog, isn't he?
Yes. What, 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, this little girl, she would have been, well, little girl, I'd say she was about 11, 12. She went, how old is he? And I said, he's 15. She went, wow. She says, that's old, isn't it, for a dog? I went, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is old for a dog.
You wouldn't think it, though, would you?
No. He's full of energy, isn't he?
Yeah. He's snoring his head off at the moment. Yeah, I played that Mud Rock this afternoon.
Yeah.
Myself. It's not the best album.
No. But it gets shown a lot, though, doesn't it? I suppose it's not a common one, isn't it? I suppose.
There's too many covers on it. It's just they just do lots of rock and roll. And the version of Tiger Feet on there is not the one they released as a single.
Oh, right.
Old Dog, New Tricks.
Yes.
Yes. But mine's Old Dog, I'm Stubborn.
Richard says, I don't like change much myself. Good dog, that Rocky.
I mean, Rocky hates Saturday mornings when I'm sort of, tidying up, doing the housework, doing all that sort of thing. Because I'm not doing what I normally do. He just freaks. He doesn't settle. He just wanders about, looking at you, gone out. You're disturbing my sleep. And if you put the Hoover up near him, he's most disgruntled. Got fireworks going off.
So
yeah, we've had them over here.
They do that a bit early now, don't they? Halloween time.
Yeah. When I was a kid, you only had fireworks for November the 5th.
You get them all the start now, don't you? Like all the start of November.
Yeah.
Even after the 5th, you still get them.
Yeah, because I mean, when I was growing up, we never. I mean, I don't know about you, Nick, but New Year's Eve you didn't have fireworks.
No, it was only bonfire night.
Yeah, bonfire night, and that were it. I think it all started when we had the millennium, wasn't it? fireworks.
15 dog years is over 100 in human years.
Yeah, well, Dave actually worked it out, and because it depends on your size of the dog, and I think he worked out that Rocky is actually 92 or 1992.
Right. There you go, 92.
Yeah, because when he mentioned him in the Hatches and Matches and Dispatches on his birthday, he must be the only dog that gets a mention on celebrating his birthday. Well, I've got me Mott the Hootle tomorrow. That'll be good, interesting, and then
I tell you what, we haven't done tier ranking. The Jam.
Oh no, that'll be a good one to do. I shall write that down. Where's my book? Because we've got another one to do. We're not going to say too much about that one, but yeah, I actually been listening to some Prince Buster, Nick.
Oh yeah. So I meant to write a few down for you, but as usual, I forget.
Yeah, I had the first album on. Loved it.
Well, I might be over to the tackle shop down St James in Northampton over the weekend. If I do, I'll pop Mike's album into you.
Yeah.
But I've also got a download code for another chap I've been sort of listening to for a few weeks now. The ska reggae, skinhead reggae, rocksteady. Chap called Alpheus, Alpheus. I came across him on Facebook, and I listened to some of his stuff on YouTube, and I liked it so much I ordered his new album. And I thought, oh, fuck it. I ordered one of his other albums as well. They arrived. I've been listening to them. Brilliant. But in his latest album, there's a download code. I'm never likely to use it, so I'll pass it on to you. You might want to review his albums.
Yeah, that's something to review.
But I've ordered another one of his, which is coming from Japan.
Oh.
I think he's done about 6 albums. I'm not quite sure, but some of them are on CD, which I ain't going to bother with. But I'll get the vinyl albums. But I've been really, really enjoying his stuff. I was going to tell Mike about it last night, but with the daughter, granddaughter, not too well. I was kind of cut short.
Yeah, I went on Spotify today, and the album, the Gods and Men album is actually on Spotify now.
Is it good? I really hope it does well for them. I really do.
Yeah, I recommend you, if you want to go and support someone in the vinyl community, go and listen to it on Spotify. It's called The Stare, and they're called of Gods and Men, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Brilliant album. I'm reviewing it next Friday.
Would this interest you, Ian? At all? Roll the Worlds.
Oh,
on CD.
I've
nice
got
little set.
Oh, I can do one better than that, mate.
I know you probably got the vinyl, but if you want this, you can have it. So if you want it,
I've got it on CD, but I've got the vinyl box set as well, or one of the vinyl box sets.
If anyone wants it, you can have it. I know Ian said about this Vessel of the Goons, so that's going your way. If you want that as well, I can marry them together. It's up to you.
There was a time at the car boot sales you couldn't move for Goons albums. You really couldn't. But I never see them now.
No.
Genuine 1978 copy. This is. It's even got the wonderful booklet.
Yeah.
Stunning pictures in here. It's got all the words and I mean, look at that Thunder Child. And what I like about this, I've had it such a long time. It's got that old vintage smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this for Christmas. As a Christmas present. Because I used to like Dun, you know, Eve of the War and Forever Autumn. So that's what I had for Christmas. When this come out the next Christmas, I had it for my birthday Christmas present. And I love this. I've even got the when they did it on stage. I've got the original, you know, not the newer one. I've got the one when they had the Richard Burton head, and it's got Herbie Flowers on and Chris Spedding and Justin Hayward. It's absolutely brilliant. Yes, that mold, yeah, smell mold and dust. Yeah, it's been in my collection a many years.
Can't beat that smell.
It's in. I mean, it's in. I think it's still in. It's in pretty good nick still.
Smells like vintage walnut.
Yeah. There you go. It's even got the little. You can tell it's look. It's got War of the Worlds on the label.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounds great still. Sounds absolutely brilliant still.
I can't help but give the cardboard a good sniff.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, you know, some of my albums, like they've just got that real authenticity.
I discovered there's a new second-hand record shop and that in Kettering.
Is there? Ooh.
Opposite the post office.
Ooh. I'll have to tell Lee about that. We'll be over there.
Yeah, well, apparently it's been open a few weeks, and I think the chap who runs it or owns it, he had premises somewhere else in Kettering. But I went in. There seemed to be quite a bit of rock there. But if I'm honest, Ian, I didn't reckon much to it. I mean, you probably go there and like, have a completely different opinion on it. I thought it was a bit overpriced, and there wasn't a very big selection there, you know. Probably
Yeah, that's
probably because you're just starting up or whatever. I don't know, but no, it wasn't for me.
Yeah, you sometimes I've been to record fairs and I see prices of, you know, of some of the albums I brought, and I thought, oh, how are they trying to charge that much just because it's an original? You get the same album that they want to sell for 40, 50 quid. You go on Discogs and eBay and it's about 20.
Yeah. Well, November, December would be the best time to go up to Leeds, you'd think, because Christmas coming up, the dealers want the money, don't they?
Yeah.
So you think they'll be slashing the prices a bit.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything in. I don't know if there's any locally in the next. So I haven't heard much about the ones that were at, because they have one at Vintage now, because it was the one that used to be at Six Fields.
Yeah. Wasn't there one? Isn't there one at the Black Prince?
Yeah, I think there is. I'll have to check that out because they have it in the same room as
That's true.
Yeah, he's right.
Mm.
Especially when artists die. I don't know if you noticed that Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath albums at Leeds, some of the prices that they were asking were silly.
You always get that though.
Yeah.
It just seems to be a phase, doesn't it, for a few months, and it kind of wears off, I find.
Yeah.
After a while. Goes back to normal.
Yeah, people will they want all the Ozzy Osbourne and the Black Sabbath stuff. And
Yeah, but why? I mean, the only reason is that he's no longer here. It's just like,
yeah, but when John Lodge of Moody Blues dies, no one puts the price of them up, do they?
well, that's it. You know, it's not like they're going anywhere.
Yeah.
These
But yeah, I
records-
mean, you can pick up Moody Blues albums all over the place.
yeah, dime a dozen, aren't they?
Yeah, it's
It's the same with all the big bands like Floyd and Zeppelin and the Beatles.
a nice one, Michael. It's called Death Tax.
It's kind of like a fear of missing out in a way, isn't it? I think a bit of a FOMO thing, because people think, oh, everyone's buying them.
Yeah, just because people seem to.
It's hype, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, people don't say much while they're alive, but as soon as they pass, oh, he was
There's an
brilliant.
interest. Yeah.
There is an interest. But there's
Yeah, but I bet a lot of them, though, have only just started listening to him, because he's died.
Yeah. Well, they've probably been sat on a shelf for the last 10 to 20 years. So
It's like a lot of these people walking around with the Ramones logo on the t-shirts. Half of them couldn't even name you a Ramones song.
yeah, that does annoy me.
100 quid for a little bird Humperdinck.
Jerry Dorsey.
Yeah.
Jerry Dorsey for Market Harborough.
It's called
Where he
Death.
was from?
He had a house over at Market Harborough, apparently.
Oh. That's only half an hour down the road from me.
Yeah, it's not far, is it?
Ah.
When I lived in Brixworth, I used to go to Market Harborough quite a lot. Even on the
Well, then,
bus.
chaps, I'm going to shut it down now. It's only a short stream today.
Yeah.
If you want to hang around backstage and have a bit of a chat, we can do that. But as for the live stream, that is it for today, I'm afraid. So I'll see you Sunday, if not next Sunday.
And don't forget to watch my video, Richard
Ian.
and Mike doing the Mott the Hoople. Forgot what we'll be
Not
doing.
the Hoople, yeah. And of course, your live stream on Thursday.
Yeah, I'll be back doing it on Thursday. Yeah,
You say that with such enthusiasm.
yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? It's always good fun.
Cheers, guys. Bye for now, chaps.
Oh, yeah.